Hey, what's going on? What's going on, CoinOpTV subscribers? Robert Walkner here with another CoinOpTV live and interactive. Happy Saturday to ya. If you're new to my channel, I usually live stream every day at 12 p.m. Pacific Coast time. Today's show, we're going to be talking about Tomb Raider, specifically the Rise of the Tomb Raider 20th Anniversary Edition, coming to PlayStation 4 October 11th, 2016. And here's the deal, I actually got to go over yesterday to Square Enix's headquarters, their headquarters in Los Angeles. It was my first time being over there, and I was like, oh wow, this is cool. I've driven by this building a whole bunch of times, and it was cool to go inside and give some quick shout outs before I start showing some stuff here. We got Toy Movie Game Bros, Chloe, Jesse, and 115 Prototype and L-Dog is in chat. You guys let me know if the sound and the picture and everything like that is going okay. Something I'm going to do a little different on today's episode. It's just me, no co-hosts, but I got some video clips that I want to share with you. I did an interview while I was out at Square Enix talking to one of the developers there about the game. I'm going to show that, and then I have some gameplay, and I have some bullet points, some highlights from some of my notes for this. Now, if you didn't know, Rise of the Tomb Raider was already out previously for the Xbox One and stuff like that. Now we're getting it moved over to the PlayStation 4, and there's this cool little collectible book, art book that it comes with, and there's some additional stuff. We're getting all the DLC and packs bundled. There's a new thing called Blood Ties, Lara's Nightmare, and Co-op Endurance. So instead of me telling you sort of all the little bullet points, I thought, you know, let me just show you my little interview, quick interview that I have with one of the guys from Crystal Dynamics. So let me show that, and then I'll be back in just a second. What's going on, CoinOpTV subscribers? Robert Walkner here with Rich from Crystal Dynamics. I'm checking out the Rise of the Tomb Raider, the 20th Anniversary Celebration event here in Square Enix HQ. What does that mean?
Well, Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration is all about delivering the best, most comprehensive, definitive version of Rise of the Tomb Raider. We're excited about the PlayStation 4 release on October 11th, and of course we're going to add all the DLC, the Baba Yaga Endurance Mode. We're going to add Cold Darkness Awaken, all the outfits and weapons, but we wanted to make completely new content, so we've added Blood Ties, which is a new story mode, and when you're going back and exploring CROFT Manor to try and retain ownership of your childhood home. We've got Lara's Nightmare, which is replayable zombie combat. We've got a new extreme survival difficulty. We've got VR support on PlayStation 4. We've got new outfits. We've got 5 classic skins that let you play as the original low poly models from Lara Croft, like Tomb Raider 1, Angel of Darkness, in the high-res fidelity of Rise of the Tomb Raider. So we're basically adding as much as we possibly can to make Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration feel like the most definitive possible release.
Now we got to play some co-op. I was a little shabby. I need a little advice, but
you did well. You did well, Robert.
Give me some of the tips there. What were some of the things I was doing bad? I was a little slow on the trigger.
No, actually, you know what? You actually saved my bacon a couple times.
Okay.
When I was getting overrun by a couple enemies, you came in. We did have some problem with the snow leopards. That was a problem.
Snow leopards are bad.
Endurance mode is basically you are out, you are trying to raid tombs, get artifacts, and then be extracted by the helicopter. If you die, all your progress is lost. But now with co-op mode, you get to share resources with a partner. So Robert and I were going back and forth, marking enemies, doing the 3, 2, 1 countdown. I believe I did jump off a cliff to my death and was unable to save you. So it's fun. It's randomly generated. You never know what's going to happen next. But at the end of the day, it's all about how long can you survive? How long do you push it in the frozen Siberian wilderness?
Woo! Alright, so there is a quick look at some of the new stuff coming for the Rise of the Tomb Raider 20th Anniversary Edition for the PlayStation 4, and a little interview of me on site there. A little behind the scenes, a little sneak peek of some of the stuff that I do when I go on location. I'll talk to some of the developers, stuff like that. So I see some more people jumping in chat. Jeremiah and Brandon and a few others. Mikhail jumping in chat. So shout outs to you. So with the here's some of the bullet points just to recap. Blood Ties is a new single player campaign that unlocks after Bear Valley. And let's see, I have some Blood Ties, I believe that's here, some gameplay. Lara Croft returns home and her manor is in dispute, And Blood Ties is about an hour of gameplay, and this is what he was talking about with sort of the VR experience, the Sony VR, where if you have the Sony VR headset, you can actually walk around and explore the Lara Croft's manor, and she has to sort of like look for clues and figure out like why her manor is, you know, sort of in trouble of getting taken away from her. And you can also play this if you don't have VR. You can play this with a controller and just walk around. I tried both. I had the little Sony VR headsets on. I was like looking around the room, checking things out. It looked pretty cool, but I get really dizzy and nauseous quickly with VR, so I was able to play a little more of this with the controller in my hand and looking around. It's basically kind of like bonus content, but it's something new that will be coming to the Rise of the Tomb Raider 20th Anniversary Celebration Edition, October 11th, 2016. So we had some more bullet points. So then we also heard in the interview talking about Laura's Nightmare. So let's show some of that. So that's going to be against some zombies. So Laura's Nightmare is, I guess the premise is if Laura fell asleep in the manor and she was having some nightmares and some bad dreams, zombies would sort of overrun the manor, and there's you can see here fighting with machine guns and pistols and shotguns and melee as well. And there's going to be a boss fight and leaderboards. And I played some of this, but I had a little hard time moving around because I wasn't really used to Laura sort of crouching the entire time, and the camera was pretty close up for battling against zombies. So there's definitely a little bit of a learning curve getting around that little mode there, because it's a little more like faster pace and like in closed quarters there fighting the zombies. But you know, hey, Call of Duty has kind of really pushed the whole zombie genre with, you know, fighting against zombies that way. So maybe Tomb Raider now will have a, you know, fun little zombie mode there. So I also have some more gameplay here. So endurance mode was previously around, but now you can do co-op endurance, and you can play as either Lara Croft or Nadia, and you play together. You can see the two of us going into a tomb here. We're going to raid a tomb, and actually there's some scavengers or some people down there, and we're going to sort of use our co-oping and our bow and arrows to take them out and fight against them. And it was pretty fun. It was kind of cool. This is over the internet with a co-op. No couch co-op or local co-op or anything like that. So if you have somebody you want to play against on a PlayStation, or play with on a PlayStation 4, you can do that as well. Of course, you know, this series, they've really sort of pushed the graphics and the gameplay and the controls so that things feel real smooth and fun. There was a couple areas here going through the caverns that were a little bumpy. There was one time where it looked like somebody, I think it's coming up here, it looked like maybe a body just fell from the sky or something like that. See, right there, you know, I mean, the game isn't finished 100%, but you know, there's some stuff like that. You know, when you go to these early gameplay things, you see some little hiccups and glitches and stuff like that. So hopefully, you know, as we get ready for release and launch, those get polished off or something like that. So there's a little look at things. Let's see. In chat says Toy Movie Game Bro says that's cool. They're using the Sony VR. I'm not quite sure if I'll get any VR systems because it's really hard for me to get absorbed in the VR situation because I get just motion control sickness pretty quickly. I don't go on like roller coasters, and I like to drive a lot. When other people drive, if they're not smooth drivers, I get a little car sick and stuff, so it's just kind of something I've had to deal with. Jeremy in chat says your Skylander videos are cool. Thank you. Do a lot of Skylander videos, and tomorrow I'm actually going to be doing a Disney Infinity video. I saw some of you guys chatting earlier. Brandon was talking about Disney Infinity coming to Castar. We're actually going to do a little Disney Infinity video tomorrow, Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Coast time, so make sure you guys come back for that. The MUFC Crashford says, shout me out, please. And then Canal something is saying something in Spanish. I don't have my live translator on there. So what else are we missing here? Also, if you we've got the different skins for Lara Croft. The classic 5 classic skins will be available as well to play. also to that, to the Xbox One and PC, except for the VR experience stuff. That's Sony PlayStation exclusive. Just looking at my notes here to make sure I'm not missing anything. And then so this will come with all the DLC and the packs bundled together. So I'm curious, in chat, or if you guys are watching this on the archive, what your thoughts are. If you guys are Lara Croft, Tomb Raider fans, definitely this book here looks like a little collectible thing. Looks like some full color images there, and it looks like it's kind of actually packaged together with the game. From what I can tell there, maybe a little slip cover. I don't know. I didn't get to see the book. One of the guys I was with at this presentation was asking a lot about the book, and the developers were saying, "Oh, we got to see it. It looked really cool." I'm into like toys and collectibles, so it'd be interesting to see what the book looks like when it comes out. This is also just regular price. I think $60, so it's not like anything crazy high price there. So let me know what you guys think of this formula, incorporating some interviews with the developers into my live stream and some gameplay, me talking over some of the gameplay there. I'm just kind of dabbling, trying to make these things kind of fun and interesting for you guys on the live stream as well as on the archive. So I guess that wraps up this video. See, TMP jumped in chat. Shout outs to you, TMP. Tomorrow we'll have some more live streaming at 12 p.m. Pacific Coast time, talking some Disney Infinity and other surprises. So thanks a bunch for watching. Look forward to seeing your comments on the archive for CoinOpTV. We'll see you guys next time.